రికార్డ్ చేస్తే ఎలా వస్తుంది?
నేను రికార్డర్ ఇచ్చా ఒకటి.
రికార్డర్ ఇచ్చావు కానీ అక్క చెప్పడం అందులో ప్లేస్ ఎంతుందో తెలియదు. ఐటమ్స్ రికార్డ్ చేయండి. బంటు రీతి కూడా రికార్డ్ చేస్తే బాగా, అంటే అందులో ప్లేస్ తెలియదండి, కాబట్టి అక్కను అడగకూడదు.
అయితే నేను అనేది ఏంటంటే వీళ్ళకి చెప్పు అక్కడ ఓకే సూర్యకి అక్కడ అంతా చూసుకోండి. మరి ఇంత గ్రేట్ పీపుల్ ఏం చేస్తారు నాకు
ఫోన్ ఇస్తే
ఫోన్ ఇస్తే
ఒక్క బంటు రీతి ఒక్కటే.
నా పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే వాడి దగ్గర ఒక జాక్ ఉంది. ఆ జాక్ ఎట్లా పెడతాడు వాడు?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I request everybody to please take their seats so that we can commence the program. Thank you. A couple of housekeeping points first. I would request that all mobiles may please be switched off or put in silent mode. Another housekeeping point. Men's washrooms are outside the auditorium, while the women's washrooms are right in the back. We will start the evening by lighting the ceremonial lamp. I request Guru Srimati Uma Padmaja and Sri Shivkumar to come and light the lamp. I also request Murthy, Swarnalata, Aruna to please come on stage and light the lamp.
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ महागणाधिपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रैवतु श्रीवाग्देव्यै नमः।
The start was on a humid morning in Mumbai on the 4th of June 2007, when a young girl embarked upon her learning journey of one of India's most vibrant dance forms, Kuchipudi. She was fascinated by its rich culture and traditions. And this evening is the culmination of a 15-year journey, a journey of learning, persistence, determination and discipline. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ananya Nishtala's Rangapravesam. Let me confess that we are not connoisseurs of dance. My own interface with dance was when I used to go to see dance performances in the Madras Music Academy 50 years ago, drawn more by the popcorn which was sold off stage than the dance performances on stage. My wife, Shashi, and son Aditya perhaps have had a little more exposure than I do. But Ananya has converted all of us into fans of dance. As she danced, we got to understand what is the difference between Kuchipudi and Bharatanatyam, what is Bhama Kalapam, what are the specific gestures that go towards making a performance unique, and so on. For me, tonight would be incomplete if I do not mention my late mother, Srimati Sita, who had spent many years taking Ananya to the dance classes. It was something that she would always look forward to. She would have been delighted to be here today. But I'm sure she's up there watching from heaven, blessing her granddaughter. The foundation of dance is the Natya Shastra, which is the earliest literature on music and drama, written somewhere around 500 BC by Bharata Muni, comprising 6,000 couplets in Sanskrit and spread over 36 chapters. Natya Shastra's focus was on dance and drama with music as an aid. And if you think today's user manuals or standard operating procedures are detailed, then you should look at the Natya Shastra, which outlines in great detail the specifics of dance, drama, music, and even stage configuration, makeup, costume, and so on. To give you one example, the Natya Shastra specifies that a rectangular auditorium should be no larger than 64 cubits in length and 32 cubits in width. That is 96 feet into 48 feet. Remember, those were the days when there were no mics and sound systems. According to the Natya Shastra, there are 49 bhavas and 8 rasas. The bhava is the emotion the dancer displays through expression, movement, gesture, while the rasa is the response the bhava evokes from the audience. Drawing on the principles of the Natya Shastra is Kuchipudi, one of the well-known dance forms of India. Kuchipudi has its origin in a tiny village in Krishna district near modern-day Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh. It was systematized into the present-day dance form by a talented Vaishnava poet, Siddhendra Yogi, in the 14th century. Every dance form has its uniqueness, and so it is with Kuchipudi. It is distinctive for its facial expressions, rounded movements, graceful leg movements, with a dancer miming to the song. As the dance is performed against the mythological tales. This dance is a combination of Tandava, the majestic or masculine, and Lasya, lyrical, graceful, and feminine. Arangetram is a word with which many of you may be familiar, and it is associated with Bharatanatyam. Similarly, in Kuchipudi, Rangapravesam is the first solo public performance of the dancer, wherein the guru showcases the disciples' repertoire of skills to the audience. Its literal translation is entry, pravesam, to the stage, Ranga. And so we come to today evening's performance.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, I am somewhat of the cultural expert for today's evening. It is my duty to illuminate the rich cultural background to the dances so as to enhance your appreciation and enjoyment of the same. This is, of course, not including a few enlightened souls who regularly patronize these classical art forms. Such individuals would, of course, know a lot more about the art forms than me. I must mention how I came into this picture. For me, it all began on a sunny day when I suddenly got a call from Ananya. She sounded very excited. She said, "Hey Aditya, I have decided to do my Rangapravesam. It will take me around 9 to 12 months. I'm going for it." I could hear the conviction and determination in her voice. I warmly congratulated her. It had been a long and arduous journey for Ananya. She had taken a break from her dance training due to academic pressures. But somewhere at the back of her mind, she always had this thought that her dance training was an unfinished chapter for her. She always wanted to go back there. So one fine morning, she just got up and said, "I want to do my Rangapravesam." But she couldn't do it alone. She needed the blessings and tutelage of her guru. So she booked an Ola cab and went to the house of her guru, Guru Srimati Uma Padmaja Garu. And she stood at the doorstep and with both hands folded, she pleaded with the guru to reaccept her as a pupil. And thankfully, the guru accepted her, and so we are all here. Now we shall begin the formal proceedings of the dance concert. As part of the tradition of Kuchipudi concerts, we shall begin with a prayer song.
गिरिजार्णव पूर्णेन्दुम् गिरिजार्णव पूर्णेन्दुम् समञ्चित कलानिधिम् अपास्त विघ्नतामिश्रम् शूर्पकर्णमुपास्महे
किडतकतां ततां तत्ततां ततां किडतकतीं ततीं तत्ततीं ततीं दं 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 दिं 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 तक्किटतकता हतकिटतकतकदिकु तकतकदिकु किडतकरिडतों तकदिकु किडतकरिडतों तकदिकु किडतकरिडतों
वाणी पराकु गीर्वाणी पराकु वीणा विमोहन पाणी पराकु अम्बा पराकु देवी पराकु मम्मेलुमा शारदांबा
Check, check. The very first performance will be the dance recital Shri Vigna Rajam Bhaje. In this performance, the dancer seeks the blessings of Lord Ganesha, the remover of all obstacles. The dancer describes his adornments and his virtues. She goes on to describe how Lord Ganesha is worshipped by Indra, the king of the Devas, and also by eminent sages such as Narada, Patanjali, Parashara, amongst others. Ragam Gambhira Nata, Talam Khanda Chapu.
श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे श्रीविघ्नराजं भजे
While you're all seeing these performances with fresh eyes, we in the family have seen each dance several times. We had to because Ananya hated practicing alone, and she would always have someone in the family sit in front of her while she was dancing. As a sibling, my instinctive reaction was to tell her to buzz off, but I soon found that seeing these dances had a certain soothing effect and produced a certain peace within me. So I started pestering Ananya to practice more and more in front of me so that I could experience this inner peace. Soon she had to tell me to buzz off. So if you listen, watch these dances with your full attention, then you too will experience a certain divine peace. Kuchipudi is not just about the physical movements, but also the expressions and subtle gestures. It involves a great degree of coordination between the dancers' movements and the song. You will clearly witness this in the next performance, Koluvaiti Va Rangasai. Koluvaiti Va Rangasai is a Yakshagana based on Devulapalli Krishna Shastri's ballet, Vipra Narayana. In this dance, a temple dancer invokes Lord Ranganatha, a manifestation of Lord Vishnu, in the Sri Rangam temple on the banks of the river Kaveri at dawn. The dancer describes the incomparable beauty of the Lord with his ornaments, dresses, and appearance as he lays in repose on the divine snake Adisesha. Please notice in particular how the tempo of the dance builds up in the narration and reaches a crescendo as the dancer is carried along in her ecstasy, describing the Lord. Ragam Ramapriya Talam Aditalam.
తక్కత జంత తరగడతగ దిం తక్క దిక్కుత దింగిణత తక్కత జంత తక్కత జంత తరగడతగ దిం తక్క దిక్కుత దింగిణత జంత తరగడతగ దిం తక్క దిక్కుత దింగిణత జంత తరగడతగ దిం తక్క దిక్కుత దింగిణత జంత తణాం తరుం తరితాం తిరుగుజం దిగిణత గిణత తది గిణత తక్క తది గిణత తక్క దిక్కుత దిగిణత
సిరిమోవిదం మీపై మరి మరి క్రీగంట 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 సిరిమోవిదం
జనుతణాం తదిమి కిణ కిణత కిణధణ కుధిమి దిమి జగత జగణకు తగణకు తద్ధణత జగణకు తగణకు తద్ధణత తద్ధణత ధణత దిందతాం తద్ధణత ధణత దిందతాం తదీం తతక ధణాం తతక తరూం తతక రితాం తతక తజేయం తధణాం తతరూం తరితాం తాం తైహి 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 దత్తతాం
ఔరౌరా ఔర ఔరౌరా రంగారు జిలుగు బంగారు వలువ సింగారముగ ధరించి రంగారు జిలుగు బంగారు వలువ సింగారముగ ధరించి రంగారు జిలుగు బంగారు వలువ సింగారముగ ధరించి రంగారు జిలుగు
తది 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 గిణత తోం ధనకు కిణకు జంత కిడతక తది 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 గిణత తోం తాకు ధనకు జంత తజం తరి ధనకు కిణకు జంత తజం తరి తాకు ధనకు జం ధనకు జం ధనకు కిణకు జం కిణకు జం తా 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 దింద తత్తా దింద తా 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 దింద తత్తా దింద తా 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 దింద తత్తా దింద తా 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 దింద తక్క తది గిణతో తాకు ధనకు జంత కిడతక తది 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 గిణత తోం ధనకు కిణకు జంత కిడతక తది 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 గిణత తోం తాకు ధనకు జంత తజం తరి ధనకు కిణకు జంత తజం తరి ధనకు కిణకు జం కిణకు జం తా 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 దింద తత్తా దింద తా 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 దింద తత్తా దింద తా 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 దింద తక తరి గిణతో దిత్త దింత తక గణత ఝణు దిత్త దింత తక తనక ఝణు తత్త దింత తక దింత తక దిత్త దింత తక దింత తక దిత్త దింత తక గణత ఝణు త ధన ధనత ఝణు గణత ఝణు త ఝణు గణత ఝణు దిత్తిన్న కిడక దిన్న కిడక దిత్తిన్న కిడక దిత్త దిత్తిన్న కిడక దిత్తై దిత్తిన్న కిడక కొలువైతి వారంగ సాయి కొలువైన నిన్ను చూడ కలవా కన్నులు వేయి కొలువైన నిన్ను చూడ కలవా కన్నులు వేయి కొలువైతి వారంగ సాయి తనత చెను తనత తనత చెను తనత చెను దిత్త దీంత తక దీంత తక దిత్త దీంత తక తనత చెను తనత తనత చెను తనత చెను తనత తనత చెను తనత చెను తనత తనత చెను తనత చెను
I hope you noticed the build up in the crescendo, build up in the tempo, and the divine snake Adisesha. Next, we shall have a special vocal and musical instruments performance. It's a special Tyagaraja Kirtana, Banturiti Kolu Iyavayya Rama. Most of us, if we pray at all, we pray for worldly possessions. We pray for money, jobs, and we somehow just seek to satisfy our materialistic desires and cravings. But in this Kirtana, Tyagaraja is praying to Lord Rama for the opportunity to be his servant. He just wants to serve Lord Rama. What a fine sentiment this is. Ragam Hamsa Nadam, Talam Aditalam.
బంటు రీతి కోలు వియవయ్య రామా బంటు రీతి కోలు వియవయ్య రామ 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 బంటు రీతి కోలు వియవయ్య
there's a lot more to these performances than just what you see on stage. For example, Ananya had to significantly work on her strength and stamina to do so many dances. She followed a strict regimen of strength training with protein supplementation. I would laugh because she started off with those puny 2.5 kg dumbbells, but she quickly graduated to 5 kgs, and now just recently she was proudly showing off her muscles while lifting 7.5 kg weights. All this preparation will come into play in the upcoming longish dance sequence, Kanja Dalaya Takshi. This sequence is very fascinating because it has a fascinating story weaved into it. Based on the composition of Saint Muthuswami Dikshitalu, centered around Goddess Kamakshi. In this sequence, the saint describes Goddess Kamakshi's lotus-like eyes, majestic walk, and graceful stature. The dance depicts Goddess Kamakshi as she worships Lord Shiva. It goes on to narrate the tale of Manmadha, who goes up to Lord Shiva and unleashes an arrow towards Lord Shiva, disturbing his penance. In anger, Lord Shiva reduces Manmadha to ashes. Based on the entreaties of Goddess Kamakshi, Manmadha is restored to life, but on the condition that he would be visible only to his wife. The composition is on Raga Malika. The talam is Adi talam.
தாம் 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 தரகிடதோ 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 தத்தி தங்கிடதக தரகிடதக தத்தி தங்கிடதக தரகிடதக தாம் தத்தோம் தக்கத்தோம் தக்கிடதோம் தத்தக்கிடதோம் தத்தி தக்கிடதோம் தத்தி தக்கிடதோம் தித்தக்கிடதோம் தக்கிடதோம் 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 தத்தி தங்கிடதக தரகிடதக தத்தி தங்கிடதக தரகிடதக தாம் தத்தோம் தக்கத்தோம் தக்கிடதோம் தத்தக்கிடதோம் தத்தித்தக்கிடதோம் தத்தித்தக்கிடதோம் தித்தக்கிடதோம் தக்கிடதோம் 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 தத்தண்ண தண்ண தச்செண்ணு ஜெண்ணு தத்திம்மி ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ತದ್ದಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜೆಣ್ಣು ತದ್ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ತದ್ದಿ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ದಿ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತದ್ದಣ್ಣ ತಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜೆಣ್ಣು ಜೆಣ್ಣು ತದ್ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ತದ್ದಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜೆಣ್ಣು ತದ್ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ತದ್ದಿ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ದಿ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತದ್ದಣ್ಣ ತಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜೆಣ್ಣು ಜೆಣ್ಣು ತದ್ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ತದ್ದಣ್ಣ ತಜ್ಜೆಣ್ಣು ತದ್ದಿಮ್ಮಿ ತದ್ದಿ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ದಿ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿನ ತೋಂ
ಗಮನೆ ಮಣಿಮಂಡಿತ ಮಂಜುಲ ಚರಣೆ ಕಂಜರ 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 ಗಮನೆ ಮಣಿಮಂಡಿತ ಮಂಜುಲ ಚರಣೆ ಮಣಿಮಂಡಿತ ಮಂಜುಲ ಚರಣೆ Raka
I hope you noticed how Ananya smoothly shifted through the different roles of Goddess Kamakshi, Lord Shiva, and Manmatha. In particular, I hope you noticed how the dramatic moment where, as Lord Shiva, she realizes her penance is disturbed. And then she's angrily looking about, trying to find the culprit. And there's a dramatic moment where she spots the culprit. A dance performance is not just about the dancer. It is about the many people who have made the performance possible in its entirety. The foremost of them is the Guru, who has put in so much of her personal efforts and energies to mold the dancer to the stage where she is ready for her Rangapravesam. Ananya's Guru, Guru Srimati Uma Padmaja Garu, began her dance career at the age of 5 under the late Guru Sri Vedantam Jagannatha Sharma Garu. She received her Natya Visarada from Padma Shri Shobha Naidu. She has given more than 200 performances abroad. She has been on panels of judges for several All India music and dance competitions. It gives me great pleasure to invite Guru Srimati Uma Padmaja for her felicitation. Uma Garu, request you to please step forward. I would also request her husband, Shri Shivakumar Garu, to join us for the felicitation. Now I would like to request the members of the orchestra to please step forward. Vocal Srimati Padma Hema Malini. Srimati Hema Malini is an MA in Kuchipudi dance from Central University, Hyderabad, and an MA in Carnatic vocal from Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalaya, Tirupati. She is a graded artist in light music at AIR, Hyderabad. She has given more than 200 concerts in music and 500 dance performances in India and abroad. Violin Shri Sumukh Chandra PS. Shri Sumukh started his violin lessons at the tender age of 5 under the tutelage of Vidwan Shri H.V. Krishnamurti. Sumukh is a solo violin artist and has performed in many concerts across India. He has also performed in instrumental orchestras. He is currently working as an IT engineer in Bangalore. Mridangam Shri M. Chandrakant. Shri Chandrakant has completed his masters in Mridangam under the guidance of Shri Palakurti Ramachandra Sharma, Secunderabad. He is a graded artist of All India Radio. He performs in concerts and prestigious festivals all across India and abroad. Flute Shri Shashank Jodidar. Shri Shashank is a senior disciple of Karnataka Kala Shri Vidwan Shri Venugopal Hemige. He has performed at many prestigious concerts in the last 13 years. He has been a practicing accompanist to senior Bharatnatyam dancers such as Vidwan Praveen Kumar, Vidushi Brinda Krishna Iyengar, to name just a few. He is a law graduate by training. There are many technicians and miscellaneous individuals who contributed to setting next I would like to next we'll have the felicitation for Ghatam Shri Chandan, who's played the drums. There are many technicians and miscellaneous individuals. We have to wait for them. Class, there are many technicians and miscellaneous individuals who contributed to setting the right atmosphere for this evening's performance. I would like to call out their names and I request them to come on stage. First, I invite Shri Balachandra Kali to please come forward on stage. Shri Kali is the photographer who has done great work in designing the brochure, and he had the overall responsibility of photography for today's event. Next, I invite Sri Charles David to please come up. Sri Charles is the videographer who will be capturing these memories for us for eternity. Makeup is integral to dance, and Sri Vinod Kanakaraj, our makeup artist, has enhanced today's performance by his great work. Sri Vinod, please step forward. I also invite the hairstylist Rajni Kanakaraj. Shri Babu, the audio engineer for the auditorium, who has made it possible for us to listen to the songs so clearly. Shri Babu, please step forward. Rajni Kankaraj, the hairstylist, please step forward. And last but not the least is Sri Surya Rao. Sir, request you to come forward on the stage. Sri Surya is the in charge of setting up of the stage, background and lighting. And he's also a trained Kuchipudi dancer himself. I now invite Guru Srimati Uma Padmaja to say a few words.
Am I visible? Better, right? సో కొన్ని మాటలు తెలుగులోనే మాట్లాడాలి. మీకు అందరికీ తెలుగు అర్థమవుతుందా? ఎవరికైతే అర్థం కాదో ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేసి చెప్పేయండి. ఎందుకంటే మనకు కొన్ని చెప్పాల్సినవి తెలుగులోనే చెప్పాలి. సభాయై నమః, సభకు నమస్కారం. ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ సాల్యుటేషన్స్ టు ద సభ. మా డాన్స్లో we call sabha as all the vidwans are sitting here. They all are like the brahmaras to take the nectar from the dance, to enjoy the beauty of the dance and gestures, everything. So we welcome you, we honor you. That's okay, sir. I'm fine here. Thank you very much. Mastering any art is not a simple thing. First, you need to find out in which you are interested. Not only you, your parents, everybody. Then you need more and more effort to learn it, master it. And there are many people, they are mastering so many other things also at the same time. And it needs much, much, much more effort. And these all arts are God's gifts. So when you have that tinge of something like music, dance, or anything, pursue it. Don't leave it. That's what we people say. I am from we call it as Kala family, artist family. Means not my family. All the artists in this world are one family. We call it as Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So I am from that family. I request, please find out in your kids if they are interested. Don't force your interests on them. Please. Don't think I'm teaching kind of, no. It's my small request. Fortunately, I thank my parents. I have started learning dance at the age of 5 from Vedantam Jagannath Sharma Garu. And then when Vempatijan Satyam Garu has started in 1980, Kuchipudi Art Academy in Hyderabad. We were one of the first batch students. Fortunately, Shobha Naidu Garu was our teacher. I was learning there and she made me faculty. So I used to go early to the class. I used to take class. Then I used to learn. That was my schedule in my teens. So we have learnt it as a tapassu. Okay. And I have been teaching this Kuchipudi dance for the last 30 plus years. I have seen many, it's okay. Many kinds of students as well as parents. They want dance like this. When they come for just joining the student, they will ask, when is our Arangetram? I say, okay, it's fine. That depends on how much effort you put, isn't it? So, some students I have came across, they were coming for physical fitness or hobby. Unfortunately, I heard it from the parents also, the same words. So then I thought, this is not the way to go. So I took a small break and I was busy with my art of living. I'm an art of living teacher and I do therapies. I'm a therapist also. At the time, maybe few years, at the time, suddenly one day, I got a call from Ananya. I know Ananya as a small, little, childish, naughty, playful girl. She called me and asked me, Uma aunty, I want to pursue my dance. I said, because I know Ananya in that way. So I thought, okay, let me see how seriously she is interested. So then I told her, you practice jatis or steps, come back to me Sunday evening, call me. Like that someday I told her. Then I was thinking, because I know Ananya the other side. I didn't see this side. So I told her, okay, call me on Sunday so and so time. She promptly called me. I said, okay, fine. Then I said, still teacher, right? So I need to test little more. I told her to practice some more things. And then this time I told her to come back after 15, 20 days. And she was she called me and she was asking me, Auntie, can we start? Even then I was just, okay, Ananya, this month I'm little busy. I told her, next month. Then next month she called me. Then I realized that this Ananya is something different. Not that old, naughty, little Ananya. Then she came to me, and firstly I have to appreciate the parents, especially Sashi. Along with Ananya, she also used to dance. And main Ramakrishna Garu was the full backbone kind of thing. Whatever Shashi asks, he grants everything. Okay, fine, go ahead. So, because of the parents, I really salute the parents. మనకి శంకరాభరణంలో ఒక డైలాగ్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి, రెపరెపలాడుతున్న దీపానికి చేతులు పెట్టారు అని. అలా ఇలాంటి పేరెంట్స్ ఉంటే మాలాంటి టీచర్స్కి టీచ్ చేయడం ఈజ్ రియల్లీ చాలా చాలా సంతోషంగా, ఆనందంగా మేము ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తాము. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళు ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తారు. సో ఫైండ్ అవుట్ మీ పిల్లల్లో ఏముందో, ఏ కళ ఉందో చూసుకోండి, నేర్పించుకోండి. అండ్ అనన్య గురించి చెప్పాలంటే తను ఫోన్లోనే నాకు చెప్పింది. షీ టోల్డ్ మీ దట్ ఆంటీ దిస్ టైమ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ సే ఐ విల్ ప్రాక్టీస్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ షో ఇట్ టు యూ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. దెన్ అటు చెప్పినట్టు షీ డిడ్ కంప్లీట్లీ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ. And in some classes, I used to scold her. I know her mentality. Intikelli koncham feel ayipotundi. But the result was so beautiful. And now ippudu Ananya chustunte I am so overwhelmed and so happy. And ento mandi students unnaru. She is the best student for me. యాక్చువల్గా డాన్స్ అంటే అందరు ఏదో చేసేస్తున్నారు, వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు, ఇట్స్ ఎన్ ఆర్ట్ ఫామ్ సంథింగ్ అనుకుంటారు. బట్ డాన్స్తో విసే ఎతో హస్తస్ తతో దృష్టి, ఎతో దృష్టిస్తతో మనః, ఎతో మనస్తతో భావో, ఎతో భావోస్తతో రసః. అంటే మనం జెస్చర్స్ ఎక్కడ పెడితే అక్కడ కంప్లీట్. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇట్లా పెట్టి ఇట్లా రమ్మంటే ఏమర్థమవుతుంది? కాదు. సో ఐ హ్యావ్ టు ఇన్వైట్ సంబడి, కృష్ణ కానీ ఏదన్నా. So what happens? This will be doing gestures, my hands will be doing the gestures, my eyes will be looking there, and in my mind I am inviting Krishna. So I should imagine Krishna, right? So Krishna. And పాదాలు వేరే అడుగులో వెళ్తూ ఉంటాయి. సో బాడీలో మనకున్న సెన్సెస్, పార్ట్స్ అన్నీ విల్ బీ వర్కింగ్. దీనివల్ల ఏంటంటే యూ విల్ బీ ఇన్ ఎ మెడిటేటివ్ స్టేట్. డాన్స్ అనేది ఊరికే అట్లా వచ్చేది. చేస్తే ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ కంప్లీట్లీ ఇమ్మర్స్ అయి చేస్తే ఆల్ దీస్ విల్ బి యాక్టివేటెడ్. యూ కుడ్ సీ ద చేంజ్ ఇన్ ద డాన్సర్స్, ఇన్ ద పీపుల్, ఇన్ ద ఫ్యామిలీలో. చెప్పినట్టు ఆదిత్య వాస్ టెల్లింగ్, ఫస్ట్లో ఏదో చూశాను, వెన్ షీ వాస్ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్ ఐ వాజ్ ఫోర్స్డ్ టు సిట్ అన్నాడు. తర్వాత హీ వాజ్ ఎంజాయింగ్ బికాజ్ అనన్య వాజ్ గివింగ్ హర్ 100% దేర్. అదర్వైజ్ అనన్య ఇవ్వకపోతే వాళ్ళకేమీ ఇష్టం ఉండేది కాదు చూడ్డానికి. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, రామకృష్ణ గారి గురించి చెప్పాలంటే డాన్స్ క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వగానే వాళ్ళకి ఒక కోరిక ఉండింది. అది అనుకోకుండా నేను స్టార్ట్ చేసిన ఐటమ్ కృష్ణాని బేగనే బారో. వాళ్ళకు కూడా ఆయన కూడా అదే అన్నారు, అదొక ఐటమ్ చెప్తారా అన్నారు. ఆల్రెడీ ఐ హ్యావ్ స్టార్టెడ్ దట్. సో యూ ఆల్ విల్ బీ విట్నెసింగ్ కృష్ణాని బేగనే బారో, దేర్ ఫేవరెట్ ఐటమ్, ఈవెన్ మైన్ అండ్ అనన్యాస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. నేను ఒక చిన్న తప్పు చేశాను, క్షమించాలి. మన మృదంగిస్ట్ గారు చెప్పాలి కదా, నో నో నో, మీరు లేకపోతే నేను ఎక్కడ. వీళ్ళందరూ మాదొక టీం, ఈ గ్రూప్, వీళ్ళందరికీ చాలా శతకోటి వందనాలు. చంద్రకాంత్ గారికి, సుముఖ్, పద్మాహేమాలి గారికి, శశాంక్ గారికి థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఆదిత్య.
So, as we heard, the next performance is somewhat of a favorite of ours in our family. It is called Krishna Ni Begane Baru. This is a dance based on the devotional song of the same name written by Vyasaraya. The sage is imploring Lord Krishna to come to him. As he sees the Lord approach, the sage goes into a divine trance, enchanted by the Lord's ornaments, dress and appearance. In the choreography done by Guru Srimati Uma Padmaja Garu herself, you can see the playful interaction of Lord Krishna with the Gopikas when he steals their dresses. This is a metaphorical representation of how one can perceive divinity only when one surrenders all material desires. The attention to detail is best reflected in how the dancer even shows the Gopika putting on her nose ring after her bath. The dancer also vividly depicts the beautiful scene where Lord Krishna shows Mother Yashoda the cosmos when he opens his mouth. And please look out for that elegant wave of his hand with which he erases the memory of this incident and reverts back to being her little Krishna. Come, let us enter the world of Krishna. Ragam Yaman Kalyani, Talam Misra Chapu.
Krishna Krishna ni begane baro Krishna ni begane baro Krishna ni begane baro ನೀಲಾದ ಬಾವುಲಿ ನೀಲ ವರ್ಣನೆ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವುದ ಬಾರೋ ನೀಲ ವರ್ಣನೆ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವುದ ಬಾರೋ ನೀಲ ವರ್ಣನೆ
ಬಾರೋ ಬಾರೋ
I hope you caught the graceful wave of Krishna's hand at the end of the previous dance. Bhamane Satya Bhamane. Coming to the last item of the evening, no Kuchipudi dance concert can be considered complete without a performance on Satya Bhama, the charming and yet jealous queen, the spouse of Lord Krishna. Bhama Kalapam is a masterpiece of Siddhendra Yogi, the 14th century Vaishnavite poet. In this rendition, Satyabhama Pravesa Daruvu, the dancer brings forth the character of Satyabhama with her bold self-confidence and a tinge of arrogance over her incomparable beauty. The dance highlights her gestures, gait, and royal demeanor, highlighting her preeminence. She does not need elaborate gestures to portray who she is. A subtle toss of her head is adequate. Please watch Ananya as she brings Satyabhama to life. Ragam Bhairavi, Talam Misra Chapu.
Bhamane 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలో లలనా చెలియా మగువా సఖియా భామనే 16,000 కోమలులందరిలోన రామరో గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన దాన రామరో గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన దాన రామరో గోపాల దేవుని రామరో గోపాల దేవుని రామరో గోపాల దేవుని ప్రేమను దోచిన సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే తక్కిట తకతో తద్దిం గిన్నత తక్కిట తకతో తద్దిం గిన్నత దీం తకిట తోం తత్తో తకతరిడతో దీం తకిట తోం తత్తో తకతరిడతో దిద్దిన కిటగదిన కిటగదిన కిటగది దిన కిటగదిన కిటగది తాకిట ఝంతరి తాకిట ఝంతరి తాకిట ఝంతరి తతో తదిగినత తాకిట ఝంతరి తాకిట ఝంతరి తాకిట ఝంతరి తతో తదిగినత తాకిట ఝంతరి తాకిట ఝంతరి తాకిట ఝంతరి తతో తదిగినత ఇంతినే చామంతినే ఇంతినే చామంతినే మరుదంతినే విరిబంతినే ఇంతినే చామంతినే మరుదంతినే విరిబంతినే
ఊరిమి సత్రాజిత్తు కూతురై ఇందరిలోన 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 నాదు మగనిని బాసి తాళ జాలక ఉన్నట్టిదాన నాదు మగనిని బాసి తాళ జాలకాయున్నట్టిదాన నాదు మగనిని బాసి తాళ నాదు మగనిని బాసి తాళ నాదు మగనిని బాసి నాదు మగనిని బాసి తాళ జాలక యున్నట్టి సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే వయ్యారి ముద్దుల వయ్యారి ముద్దుల వయ్యారి సత్యభామనే సత్యభామనే పవమాన సుతుడు పటు పాదార విందమునకు నీ నామ రూపమునకు నిత్య జయ మంగళం రాజీవ నయన త్యాగరాజా వినూతమైన నీ నామ రూపమునకు నిత్య జయ మంగళం
That was the last performance of the evening. I must again re-emphasize the enormous effort which has gone into this dance concert. I developed an understanding of this only when I attended a couple of days myself. And just attending as a layman was so exhausting for me. But Ananya actually had to dance every day. So very soon we will now have the dinner. But we can't just drop everything and rush to the dinner. First, we have to hear from a few people. Well, luckily we have to hear from just one more person. I would now invite the star of the show, Ananya, to share her thoughts and experiences.
5 items later, this is more nerve-wracking. It's been a pleasure and a 15-year-old dream of mine to perform in front of you all tonight. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming out this evening. I've experienced Kuchipudi as an intuitive dance form. It demands the most from the performer. It pushes you to your utmost potential and makes a storyteller out of you. From expression to bending to footwork to stamina, there will always be something that needs to be perfected at each moment of the dance. And do you know what the best part is? No two Kuchipudi dancers will ever perform the same way. Each Kuchipudi dancer will add their own nuance to the dance. Such is the rich history of this dance form. I'm grateful to the dance form and for everything that it has taught me. Each and every moment of this journey, the ups and the downs, is a treasured memory to me. Tonight's event is my first solo performance, and by no means whatsoever was it a solo journey. The first person I would like to thank is my teacher, Srimati Uma Padmaja Garu. She's backstage. Without whom there would be no Rangapravesam. When I took a break for 5 years, I was clear that I wanted to give this performance under her guidance alone. She had begun pursuing other career opportunities, and I'm grateful that she accepted me as a student once again. She has been an inspiring choreographer and a patient mentor. I must confess that she's the best teacher I've ever had. There is no one else under whom I could have learned this dance form. In the speech I've written, I hope you all can please give her a huge round of applause, but you've already done that. Thank you so much. I'm also thankful for Srimati Umagaru's mother, who is here tonight, Srimati Illindala Sundari Krishna, who is one of the liveliest ammamas I've ever met, for her inputs during dance practice. There she is. Srimati Umagaru's husband, Shri Shivakumar, please stand up, sir. Sister, Srimati Padma Hema Malini, who is also the esteemed vocalist for tonight. And her children, Chandan and Surya too, have been a pillar of support. Chandan was also a part of our vocalist and instrumentalist for tonight. The live orchestra that you have seen tonight has been nothing short of spectacular. I give my thanks to vocalist Srimati Padma Hema Malini, mridangist Shri M. Chandrakant, violinist Shri Sumukh Chandra P.S., and flutist Shri Shashank Jodhidhar for adding the magic of live music to our performance. There is nothing more divine than the power that music gives to dance. The next person I'm thankful for is my mother, who's sitting right here. Amma, can you please stand up too? She's nothing short of a manager, or more appropriately, momager for me. From selecting the dresses and jewelry with my teacher, to researching the set design, She has worked tirelessly for tonight's event. Her passion for the dance form is so great that given a choice, she will be performing her Rangapravesam alongside me. I would like to thank my father for being supportive throughout this journey. And watching my practice performances with enthusiasm, even when he would have just come home from work and was given no choice but to watch it. He has been a great MC tonight alongside my brother Aditya, who's also backstage. He's also standing up here. I'm kidding, he's not. My brother was without a doubt our first choice to MC tonight. He's someone I've looked up to my whole life, and it's not just because he's taller than me. Much alike my father, he too was given little choice in watching my practice performances. In fact, I admit that anyone who came to our house and had the time would be watching me practice. A few among them are my aunt Sumapinni, my sister Anisha, our neighbors Mrudula, Vandita, Raksha auntie, and my friend Meghna. I would also like to thank the backstage heroes who have helped us immensely tonight. They are the makeup artist brothers Vinod Kanakaraj and Vimal Kanakaraj, and I'm told that her sister is here as well. Videographers and photographers Mr. Bala Chandrakali and Mr. Charles David, who are sitting right there. Lighting and decoration manager Mr. Surya. Sound engineer Mr. Babu, and Aruna Didi, Prema Didi, and Madhavi Didi. Mr. Kali was a guiding support in helping me create the brochure. And Mr. Surya has decked up the gallery that you've seen right outside this auditorium so beautifully. I'm grateful to share with you all that a few relatives of ours have also come from far to see this event. A big thank you to Arunatta, Murthy Pednana, Swarnalata Peddamma, Kamalamama, Gautam Mavaya, Aparnatta, Subbakka, Bhaskar Mavaya, Seshmani Atta, Baby Peddamma and Peddanana, Ravi Mavaya, Leela Atta, and Susila Pinni. I would also like to thank Saroja auntie for helping my mother, and our driver Shashidhar uncle, who has been driving me to and from dance class ever since I was in the 7th grade. In among the army of support that I was lucky enough to receive, there are two people here who aren't here for tonight's event, whom I miss dearly. They are my grandmothers, Atta and Amama. Whenever I found myself struggling in preparation for tonight's event, I would look to the strength and perseverance that they embodied. Atta especially, that's my father's mother, had taken me to every single dance class for nearly 4 years, battling Bangalore traffic merely out of pure interest for the dance. In fact, I had watched every single Rangapravesam with her. They were both boss women in their own ways, and I dedicate tonight's performance and the 15 years of preparation to their memory. Lastly, I would like to thank each and every one of you, the audience members, in celebrating this event with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us for dinner, which is served in the area downstairs. I request the guests to write a few comments in the guest book that we have outside.